Hello, hello, and welcome in. What's up, Dub Clubbers? We're in for another exciting Microsoft Flight Simulator stream flying from Denver to Los Angeles. This should be pretty fun. Already got our plane on stand at Denver, and we are ready to start our boarding process, get turned around, get out of here, and get up in the air. We are flying the PMDG 777. I am connected to VATSIM, although right now it's not looking promising on our controllers, but maybe we'll get lucky and maybe one will come online. But we're going to go ahead and switch right on over here. Oh no. Oh, there it is. Okay. It just takes a second sometimes. But there we are on stand in Denver. And we're going to start getting this thing set up and ready to go. All right, cool. Here we go. Get those on. Secondary. Let's see. Our ground power's on. All that looks good. Get our emergency lights armed. Window heat can come on. Get our hydraulic systems ready. We get our recirculating fans and our packs turned on. We don't need the dome light because it's daytime. And we don't need the beacon. So we're good to go there. We're going to request our catering service. And we're going to request refueling. And while we're doing that, we'll come down here and get our flight plan ready to go. You can see it just loaded in on our tablet there. And so we need to come start putting that in the computer. What gate are we at? Let's see. I don't have a board to tell me. I am at gate Bravo 36 Whiskey. All right. That might be in the system. It might not. We're going to find out. We're at Denver, KDEN. And we are at gate Bravo 36 Whiskey. And it's there. So we're just going to go ahead and put that right in there. Our route. We'll request the route from SimBrief. And we'll do just the route because GSX is going to load the fuel and payload for us. Oh no, I'm out of Monster. I'm out of caffeine. That is not good. While we're waiting for that, let's get our signs on auto. So we're going to load that in. Like it's there. Activate. Execute. Perfect. Our route is there. Our departure. English is hard. I struggle. Departure out of Denver. GSX is loading our fuel right now. Let's look at our airport and see if we can pick a longer runway. 16,000 foot runway. 16 right, 34 left. Let's take off. So that's not used. We can use runway 25. Yeah, I guess so. That's pretty close to us. 12,000 foot runway. That's plenty long. So let's use runway 25. Bearing 263. All right. And we'll just pull up our departure. So I can read what's going on here. Runway 25. Where's my elevation? Here it is. Flight level 230. Runway 25. Climb on a heading 263 to 5,934 feet. Then climbing left. Turn direct to cross Burkham at or below 10,000. Okay. So we're just going to set 230. Actually, let's get our departure set. We're taking off from runway 25 on the Baylor 6 with the Tehru transition execute. All that should be set in. We're going to come right up here, and it's 263 is what we need to set that's our speed. That's definitely going to come down. So 263 is going to be our heading, and our top altitude is flight level 230. Is that our altimeter? We've got our departure in. Let's request boarding while our fuel truck is loading fuel. And our catering trucks, Southwest catered to us. That's awesome. Our catering trucks are pulling off. Should be good to go. We'll get our flight directors on. We'll get LNAV, VNAV turned on. I'm going to set the squawk code that VATSIM gave me, 0612. What is it? There we go. So 0, 6, 1, 2. We'll get our transponder turned on as well. Go to legs. We'll get our weather loaded in. Our winds. Get our winds loaded in on our legs there while we're waiting. Performance VNAV unavailable. Okay, so get our checklist set here. Let's go ahead and set this parking brake, because I know that needs to be done. And normal menu resets. We're going to reset all. Then we're going to start with our pre-flight. Oxygen's tested. Flight instruments are good. Flight deck door is closed and locked. And this is where we're going to stop. We should be loading passengers and all that stuff right now. Here comes our baggage cargo coming in. Set our auto brake to RTO. I got a happy message. Let's see if we can find that. Pretty sure it's in here. Wind is there. Maybe it's not in there. I've never really messed with Hoppy on here. No. There's a way to pull those messages up, but I'm not 100% sure how to do it. We're just waiting on our passengers and baggage to load, get our performance. We'll get pushed back. We'll get started up. And we'll be good to go. That's where you can pull up your messages right here. Service interrupt, new messages. And I can cancel that so that it disappears. There we go. Now it's off of our screen. Checklist. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. So we can't really calculate our performance until our passengers and baggage get loaded all the way. And we're at 203 of 287 passengers. So that's when we'll accept our load sheet. We'll download it one more time just to be safe. And we'll make any necessary changes to that, which it looks correct. 380, cost index of 119. Yeah, all that's right. Total of 782 nautical miles in the air. 287 passengers, 14,350 pounds of cargo. 51.3 on the fuel, which is good. We're cooking a big pot of vegetable soup for dinner tonight, and I can smell it back here. It smells so good. I just got a whiff of it. Baggage should be... It's done, looks like. Yep. Passengers are almost done, so we'll be able to get that performance here really soon. Let's go ahead and get our APU started up. Boarding is complete. And so we'll operate the jetways. It should get pulled away. I wonder if he's coming back to load more baggage. Nah, he's pulling off. Our APU's getting started up. So we're just come right over here, do our doors. Oh, ground operations, doors, close all. And we'll arm all the doors as well. I don't know why that door hadn't closed yet. Can't really fly with that one open, can you? It won't close. Let's release the bulk cargo. There, now it's closed. And now we can arm all of our doors. There we go. Should be good to go. Ground connections. We will release our ground power. So that's good. Now let's get our performance in here. So we're going to accept that and we're going to request it one more time. Accepted 380-119. We'll get our weights put in, which is perfect. We'll go to our thrust limit page and we'll pull up our tablet to do our performance takeoff. We're taking off for runway 25. And we'll get all of our information from our aircraft and from the sim. Calculate. So we're going to be, our sail temp is going to be 43. I want to take off 2. Flaps are going to be 5. Center of gravity. Trim is going to be 3.25. And then 151, 153, and 155. All those match up. All right, still height, all that looks good. We can put this information in if we want. It is dry. So we'll put our wind 260 at 10. And that deletes your takeoff speeds, but they should stay the same. 151, 153, 155. So we'll get this out of here. So that's good. That's good. Set our trim. Get our beacon light on as we're about ready to get started up here. Get our electric hydraulic pumps on. And what did I say it was? 155 is what we're setting in the speed window. I'll get there eventually. I'm taking my time. All right. Now we are going to pull up our GSX menu and prepare for pushback. Anti-ice is on. We're going to check our recall. All that looks good. Flight controls, we'll check them after we push back and get started up.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Yeah, we want to push back with our nose to the left.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin.
We'll get our fuel pumps on. See if I can get my trim set here.
Locking gear.
Oh, wrong way. Did it remove the chocks? No, it didn't. So we need to do that real quick. So hour left. Nose left, tail right.
Release parking brakes.
Release the parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
And we'll get started up here. Hopefully I selected the right way. It looks like I did. Well, what happened, baby? Oh, it went on high. It was on medium heat. I didn't turn it up to high. I put it on medium heat. Oh, that's fine. Just scrape it off, let it cook in, give it extra flavor. It'll be fine. Totally fine.
Set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
There she goes. She started up.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, babe.
Unlocking gear.
Thank you.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
There's our tug. There's our ground crew walking away with the pin. They're going to put the pin in the air, give us a little wave, let us know we are good to taxi. While they're doing that, we will check our flight control. Pins in the air. Full right checks. Full left checks and back to neutral. Full up checks. Full down checks back to neutral. Full right rudder. Full left rudder. Back to neutral. Flight controls are checked. Ground equipment is clear. And we are ready for taxi. We're going to set flaps 5. We're going to get our APU turned off. And we'll get our, we don't need taxi lights, but we can get them turned on just for fun. Strobe light can also come on. Let's release our parking brake. And we're going to start our taxiing. Test our brakes. Brake check. Perfect. And just, we're going to taxi straight out of the ramp here on the Golf, take a left on Golf, and taxi straight down to runway 25. Very easy taxi today. I wonder if the cameras work on this plane. That I don't know. Let's see if I can find the switch for them. I feel like there's supposed to be a camera button, but it's fine. I need to pay attention. I don't know what scenery we've got installed for Denver, but that looks terrible. That shouldn't be there. So we're just going to not run that over. This might be default scenery. but this should be golf that we're coming up on right here. Next one is Foxtrot, so we'll get our weather radar turned on. Get our transponder on TARA for takeoff. And just get taxiing down here. Get our after takeoff checklist pulled up. Cabin is ready for departure. Thank you, cabin crew. And we'll speed our taxi up just a little bit. We'll go ahead and get landing lights on. No controllers yet, no controllers, but that's okay. And we are at runway 25. And take a look to our left. Clear. Our right is clear. So let's get lined up. Let's get ready for takeoff. Flaps are down. Auto brake is on rejected takeoff. Gonna get our center line here. Just like that. Hold our brake. All right, thrust is stabilized. And we're gonna set toga power. Put a little bit of forward pressure down on the yoke here.
Airspace alive.
Airspeed check.
80 knots.
80 knots. Letting the pressure off the yoke, using the rudder to steer the plane now.
V1. Rotate.
And rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
And we're going to get up. Get our gear up. All right. We are in the air. We can get our first notch of flaps up. Got some turbulence. We can get our second notch of flaps up. All right, gears up, flaps are up, autopilot is armed, LNAV and VNAV. We're following our departure. So we are out of Denver now. We'll get our weather radar turned on. Oh, I said we would. There we go. I think terrain might be more important right now. We're above 10,000 feet. Landing lights can come off. And we're going to go ahead and clear ourselves up to pull up my flight plan here. 380. Go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And we're going to be on the Angel 4 arrival with the De Niro transition. So I can go ahead and get that put in. We're going to set standard on our altimeter. And, oh, wrong one. Let's see here. Arrival into LAX is going to be Angel 4, and 24 right is what it's saying. So 24 right on the Angel 4 and the De Niro transition. Execute leg. That's subject to change, but we'll go ahead and just pre-plan that in for now. And we are climbing out up to flight level 380. Got about an hour and 40 minutes until we land. And while we are climbing, I will be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom and grab me a bottle of water. I'm out of caffeine, and that makes me sad. I might get some coffee. I am so tired today. So I will be right back. Y'all hang out with me. Say hello in the chat while I'm gone. And I will see you in just a few minutes. Okay, chat. I am back. And I've got caffeine, which means I am ready to go. Little piece of hair right here just sticking down. Looks kind of weird, don't it? But that's fine. Got some caffeine. Big old cup of iced coffee here. Iced espresso. So good. So good. Let's see here. So we're good. Getting close to top of climb. About 10 miles away from top of climb there. And we got ourselves a headwind. We don't need terrain this high up. We run into something this high. Well, it was just meant to be. Sweet. So we're well on our way to LAX. Let's center up this heading bug here. And I'm getting caffeinated. Let's go. Because why not? That turbulence. You're gonna have turbulence over the mountains. That's pretty normal. I've been so tired the past couple days. I was on shift Saturday, and it was just a brutal shift. We got up so many times that night, and it was 24-hour shift, and I got 2 to 3 hours of sleep, and it was just brutal. We came home, went to church yesterday morning, and then got home and took a nap. A crazy nap, and I was so tired. And then I fell asleep last night and slept really hard. Just dropping frames because of network lag here. I don't understand. I thought I had this set up. I thought I had this problem fixed. I really thought I had this problem fixed, but it's not. It might be fixed now. I don't think it is. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Looking good now. Chad, if you're hanging out with me and stream starts doing some weird stuff, please let me know so I can try to fix it. Oh no. Not liking my bandwidth options here. Let's see if I can get some stuff squared away. It's not liking something for some reason, but that's okay. We're dropping a lot of frames due to network lag here, which we're not supposed to be. That's kind of weird. Got a fruit fly buzzing around my mic. All right, so let's try this. I don't know if I can change it, but let's try while I'm streaming. Let's try this right here. I'm going to drop the resolution from 1440 down to 1920 by 1080 on YouTube. Trying to troubleshoot as we go here. I don't know why my bit rate is just dropping so bad. Pretty terrible, to be honest with you. All right. Hopefully it looks okay. I think I'm just going to pull it up and look at it, make sure that it's not doing anything crazy. I'll mute my mic here. Hello, hello, welcome in. How are you doing? Gonna do a little troubleshooting of the stream right now. All right, let's see here. Stream setting. I don't think I can change things. No, I cannot, and it's not liking. A bitrate just keeps tanking. All right, we cut off the Twitch stream. We're streaming just to YouTube now. What is happening right now? Is it freezing up for y'all? Let me know. Freezing up for you, Boo Bear? Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the internet. Maybe Spectrum's trying to tell me to pay the bill. Well, I do know that YouTube is not liking what I'm sending it. It's telling me that YouTube is not like. No, it's not you. I don't think it's you. Got something to do with our internet. Could be the weather that we're having. Could be a lot of things. But okay. Let me check on it. Check on the stream one more time here. Just to make sure. Like, even my phone's being slow on the internet. I'll mute the mic. It seems to be working a little bit better now, I think. Chat, I do apologize. We're having some technical difficulties here. It's saying YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, but I'm also streaming to YouTube at 1080p instead of 1440p. And the AV1 codec and a 10,000 bitrate. I mean, that's more than enough. But I can't maintain the bitrate. So there's something going on with my internet. I'm not 100% certain what it is. And I really don't want to try to run a speed test while we're in the middle of a flight and stream. But I'll give it a shot. So I got the right download speeds. And my upload speed, because I'm uploading, is going to be affected. It's supposed to be a lot faster than that. So That's probably what's going on. We're having, I don't know. It seems like a internet problem to me, and nothing on my end, nothing that I can fix. Um, I don't, I don't think so. I really don't think so. Let me just look at something. So the minimum for streaming 1080p 60 frames per second using the AV1 codec is 4 megabits per second. And I'm trying to send YouTube 12,000 and it just can't keep up. But YouTube says it recommends 13,000. But I'm going to just set it to 6 and maybe it'll smooth out. Like I said, I think it's something on my internet service provider's end and really not ours, not mine, but it still sucks either way. But right now it says that the stream status is good. So I do apologize once again. And now it says excellent connection. So it looks like YouTube is happy. Maybe. Looks like YouTube might be happy. It's always something, though. Always seems to be some kind of little technical glitch going on, but try our best to get it figured out. Try to roll with it. Make the best out of it. We use man-made machines to do this stuff right here, so there's always the potential for something to happen. But if you're just now joining, welcome in. I hope it's looking smooth for you. Let's see if wifey's still in here watching. I'm going to ask her if it's smoothed out any, if she's still here. She says she is. Did it smooth out? Does it look any better? Is it more consistent, I guess? Looks better. Awesome. Cool deal. Well, that makes me happy. Got about an hour and 10 minutes left. And I'm trying to get caffeinated. Still struggling. Still struggling. And unfortunately, it's looking like we're not going to get any ATC coverage for this flight. I should have used Beyond ATC. Been guaranteed ATC coverage then. But it's still not the same as VATSIM, unfortunately. Excuse me. Let's get a new song, shall we? I wasn't digging the elevator music vibes of that one. Let's see. I'm working on that volume right now. A little turbulence action there. All right, I think I got the volume sorted out there. From what I could tell on my phone, it sounded a lot better. right, so for our top of descent, we're just gonna get it going down to 12,000. Which we still got a ways to go on our top of descent, so. And we got about an hour to go until we land at LAX. So we're just going to be cruising along here. We can take a look. That wing flex, wingtip just bouncing out there. Oh. Let's see here. I can get my minimums and stuff set up. Decision altitude is 322 feet. All right, that is in. We got to get Kobe at 2,200 feet. So let's see if Kobe's in here. That's correct. Let's look at our ATIS, or our weather information. The altimeter 299 for LAX. I'll get that put into. There. Why is it double clicking like that? 299 is in. We are all set up for our descent. A lot of open desert. A lot. Since we're going right past the VOR right now, I was trying to see if I could look down and see where it was at. Oh, we're turning. Take a look at that. Center up this heading bug. Crazy turbulence. We're bouncing all around. Let's see here. What is going on? internet. My phone's being slow. Awesome. Not too much longer, 45 minutes. We'll be landing in LAX. Hopefully I can have a much better landing than I did on the last stream, where pretty sure that I landed in the grass. Not good. Not my best performance. But time will tell. Something big flying over my house right now. I can hear it. And this is the boring part of flight sim. Once you get up into cruise, fun getting everything set up, the takeoff, the climb out. That's all fun. The descent, the landing, the taxi back in. But the cruise can be the really boring part of flight sim, because you literally sit here with nothing to do. See, here's another VOR coming up, 30 some miles away from it. Oh, coffee is good. After drinking a Monster and a great big iced espresso, I finally feel like I have some energy. All right, let's see if we can. I think we're still a good little ways from top of descent. Let's look. Yeah, 160 miles. There's no need to even plan our landing performance yet. We've got plenty of time to do that. I want to see if I can see these VORs from up here. Be cool if you could. That might be it down here. The big antenna. We're flying relatively slow because we're flying right into a headwind. 87 knot headwind. So our ground speed is 406. Oh, goodness me. Hydraulic systems are good. Fuel's good. Air conditioning systems look good. We are good to go. Got an airport in front of us in a little ways here. Can't quite see it. It's hard to make out. It is hard to make out. Well, we got about 30 minutes to LAX. Oh, the coffee's all gone. What do you mean, come get my dogs? What are they doing? They're your dogs, too. Boo, are you going to answer me? What are the dogs doing? I swear it gets earlier and earlier and earlier. If it was up to them, we'd feed them in the morning when we got up, and then we'd feed them again like 2 hours later. And they'd eat every 2 hours. Looks like we're right over an airport. I want to see it. I surely don't, though. There it is, right behind us. Crossing into California. So that's pretty cool. Won't be long now. Won't be long now. Do what now? Oh, you weren't where it actually was? Nice. Sometimes it'd be like that. Well, now that you're actually live and viewing it live, did I get the volume balanced out? I said it seems like they want to eat earlier and earlier every day. And if it were up to them, we'd feed them when we got up in the morning, and they would eat again 2 hours later, and they'd probably just eat every 2 hours and be ridiculously fat. The vegetable soup smells good. Top of the scent's coming up here pretty soon. We can go ahead and start getting our, all right, in just a little bit, start getting our landing performance data put in so that we'll be ready to go when that happens. All right, let's get this thing pulled up. Wrong way. And do our performance tool, landing en route. We are landing on, wait, 24 right. Do a flap 30 landing. Auto brakes 3. I like that. Auto brakes, notes. The recall, we'll check that in just a second. And we're going to get our 30 and 137 set in there. So that's good. Landing data set, minimum set, approach briefing complete. Click spot is so small. Recall looks good. And let's get our wind in here. Forecast. Load. All right. Good. We are ready to start descending. Our altimeters are set. And is it going to say we need drag? Yeah. So we will give it some drag. And we are descending. We are on the profile. Good. So we're going down to 12,000, and then from there, we need to get down to 2,200 pretty much. We could really get down to 10,000. What's our next? So after Circus, we've got Mercy. So by Mercy, we need to be at 4,000, and then Kobe, we need to be at 2,200. So that's just what I'm going to type it into, 2,200. Terrain on here. Like our highest terrain in the area is at 11,500, and our lowest terrain in the area is at 5,700. Hey, Captain Will, I greatly appreciate that. Thank you for stopping in. Thank you for saying hey. Thank you for giving a like. If you got time, hang out with us. We're descending down into LAX. Be landing soon. All right, baby. I love you. Have fun. Looks like we will have LAX tower. So let's look at their ATIS. 2-4 right and 2-5 left, and I'm pretty sure we planned for 2-4 right. We did. This will be my first time doing the approach in the 777 in the LAX. Information Bravo. Two 990, so all that still checks, so we're good. Go ahead and that's that for us. As we're about to break our transition level. Always nice to have a fellow flight simmer hanging out with me. And I'll go ahead and tune to the tower frequency. Why not? Well, we're a little far. Well, we might not be too far out to talk to him. No, I didn't. One year when it gets a little bit closer to North Carolina, I plan on going because I think that would be really fun. I had a bunch of friends that went that stream and are big in the flight sim community, but Vegas is just a little far for me to go. It's in Rhode Island next year. Interesting. Might have to plan for that one. Might have to try that one out. Very nice. I'm a little bit jealous. Get down to 2,200 from here. So we're just gonna Do you stream as well, Captain Will? You just follow a bunch of streamers? Well, that's okay. Break it into just a small layer of clouds here. Get landing lights on. I wouldn't call it ambitious, man. It's just, I figured why not? If I'm going to be doing flight sim, why not throw it up on stream? Because the cruise gets pretty boring, so hopefully you can get some chatters talking to you. I wouldn't call it ambitious. Why are we not descending anymore?
Hello, wind 250 at 14, RNF, Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Los Angeles Tower, American 6432, holding short, 25 right, ready for departure.
It just cleared you.
432. Hello, wind 250 at 14, RNF, Docker, runway 25 right, clear for takeoff.
All right, RNF Doctor, clear for takeoff, 25 right, American 6432.
Los Angeles Tower, American 429. I might be a little far out for you, but I'm just going to go ahead and check in. We were planning 24 right to land. We are direct Mercy at 9,000 feet.
American 429, Los Angeles Tower, hello. You're a little far out, but I would go ahead and pick up information Bravo.
And we do have information Bravo on board.
American 429, Roger. Just go ahead and call me when you're on a 10 to 15 mile final.
429, Roger, 10 to 15 mile final. I've been simming since Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 released, and I started on console.
Southwest 799, Los
And then
Angeles Tower, hello, wind 250 at 14, runway
a couple years later, I built a PC.
American 6432, not a big deal. Just make sure you fly runway heading and follow the SID next time. Departure offline, frequency change by the crew today.
Oh, sorry about that, then I'll be to departure for American 6432.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. For some reason, my alerts don't work, but they told me that the YouTube alerts might not work because some people have their subs set to private, and if they are, then the alerts don't work. I greatly appreciate the sub. I really do. See here, center this heading bug up. Looks like we're coming out of the clouds. I got the airfield in sight. Sounds like they're playing a Christmas song on the Spotify playlist right now. Cookies and milk, indeed. That's got to go. I'll go ahead and arm our approach mode. Let me get gear down. LA Tower, American 429, 10 mile final, runway 24 right.
American 429 Heavy, Los Angeles Tower, hello, wind 25014, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Thank you for the wind, 24 right, clear to land, American 429.
Southwest 799, craft runway 24 left, taxi to parking via Echo. Southwest left, taxi to parking via Echo, Southwest 799.
And we are fully configured. I'm hoping I'm going to have a better landing than I had last time. No promises, but I'm hoping. The wind is 250 at 14, so just 2 knot. 2 knot crosswind, not bad.
Skywest 3719 Los Angeles Tower, hello, you're a little close, you're 5.5 miles to trail the heavy 777 on final for runway 24 right. Caution wind turbulence, wind 250 runway 24 right, clear to land. Copy the traffic, 24 right, clear to land, Skywest 3719.
I'll take control here in just a bit.
Skywest 3719, maintain slow tactical speed. 3719.
The wind is doing some crazy stuff. I halfway don't want to take control. Because I'm not liking what the wind is doing. Checklist incomplete. Let's say it's complete. I'm not liking the wind or the stutters, so that's making it a little bit difficult to... But we're going to land. I did click it off. Gotta get down. Gotta get down. I'm going to land off the runway again. I don't think we need reversers. We should be able to just slow on down.
American 429 heavy, right when able. Correction, left when able.
$429, Roger. I don't know why this does this to me. But I'm about to disarm the auto throttle. There we go. Get our flaps up.
American 429 heavy, taxi parking via Yankee Bravo, cross runway 24 left at Yankee.
Taxi to parking via Yankee Bravo, cross 24 left at Yankee, American 429. Get our APU on. $430, really? Nice. Let me get my airport map pulled up here. He said via Yankee Bravo. Where is Bravo? Oh, we're going to go straight down Yankee here. Gotcha. We'll get our terrain off. Traffic data. Let's see.
Terminal 2, Skywest 3719. Skywest 3719, taxi parking via Echo, cross runway 24 left. Cross runway 24 left and taxi via Echo, Skywest 3719.
Eight 31.
Tower 6730 or 6233, Iowa 248.
Got to take this left on Bravo.
Hello, wind 250 at 14, runway 24 right, clear to land.
Runway 24 right, clear to land, Iowa 6333.
Wish I knew what terminal was the American terminal here. I see an American plane up here. Let's just take a look at what we can see here. That might just be a static aircraft. Tower American 429. Is there any specific ramp you want us to take, or are you good with anything?
American 429 Heavy, you can take anything off of Bravo, sir.
Roger that. Anything off of Bravo. We're passing the international terminal, or about to be passing the international terminal off to the left. Right there. They definitely have heavy gates at the international terminal, so that's probably going to be where we decide to come into. We might come into the backside of it, though. Probably should have took the next turn off, but that's okay. All right, let's find a gate here that we want to go to. This next one looks good.
6233, are you headed to American Eagle, or are you headed to the, where is the other Skywest is parking?
Yeah, we're gonna go next to it.
Skywest 6233, taxi parking that Echo, cross runway 24 left.
Echo cross to the left, Tower 6233.
We'll get turned onto our line here at gate 157. right on up here. Stop. Is that our parking brake? Get our seatbelt signs off. Get our engine shut down. And operate our jetway. Perfect. And we'll get ground power. Do I have a stream schedule? I don't, man. I work 24-hour shifts and I work rotating shifts. So I can't really do a set schedule, if that makes sense. Get our APU off because ground power is on. And we will request deboarding. And we'll get all these folks off this plane. Parking brake is set. We come down here. I wish I could do a set schedule. And I was streaming at night, but now our daughter is in full-time daycare during the day. And so when I'm off work, it allows me to do daytime streams, which actually works out better. Oh, our chocks are set. Look at that. They set themselves. Jetway's connected. Chocks are set. We're getting our baggage off. Passengers are coming off. That is awesome. We're going to disconnect from that. Well, yeah, we'll disconnect from that. We don't need it. Let's look at our landing rate. It was not that good. I felt like it was a lot better than what it was, but it was not. So they say a good landing is anyone that you walk away from, right? 12-hour night shift schedule. Bless your heart. What do you do, Will? If you don't mind me asking. What is your occupation? Healthcare professional. Well, thank you for what you do. Okay. Very nice. Very nice. I am a firefighter EMT, so why I work 24-hour shifts. We're getting our passengers off of here. We're getting our baggage off of here. And then we're going to shut this thing down cold and dark. And we're going to be ending the stream. In fact, while we wait, well, thank you. I do have a Discord. Normally it posts the link in here by now. I'll share it. Hang on. Let me just get Discord pulled up. Let's see. Yeah, man, absolutely. I'd be very willing to link up and fly. Nice meeting you too, man. It was very nice meeting you too. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for chatting with me. I really appreciate it. Let's see, baggage is done. Thank you, sir. I just got I'm taking a look at Navigraph over here. There we go. I'm at 157. 49 Bravo. This one. passengers are coming off still. Hey, man. Have a good shift. Have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. Hopefully, I'll catch you on the next stream or in the Discord. Have a good one, brother. The landing could have been better, but I appreciate it. Have a good one, man. $87 more passengers. I need to get fuel pumps cut off too. Parking brake is set. Hydraulic panel. I don't think we need any of the hydraulics anymore. It is set. And we'll get our emergency lights off here in just a second after our passengers get off. Not much longer. Where we at? 262 of 287. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get our packs off. Boarding is complete. Oh, not on. There we go. Off. And we'll get our ground power off as well. And that off. And we'll get our battery. So we should be good to go. We are. We're cold and dark. And we can release our parking brake because we got chocks out. That's it. That is it. Good to go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. What a flight. What a stream, guys. I picked up quite a few subscribers and I greatly appreciate it. It means so much to me. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like, really, thank you for hanging out with me. Just means a lot to me that people come in and hang out, join the chat, say hello. And it just also helps push this content, helps the channel grow. So it means a lot to me. Guys, thank you for hanging out with me once again, one last time. If you like the stream, if you like what you see, oh, we're only on YouTube now. We were multi-streaming when we started, but the internet was doing some dumb stuff. So if you like what you see, you can definitely subscribe, turn on notifications, like the video, leave comments, jump in the chat. But I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you for hanging out with me. I'm ZW right here on YouTube, ZW on Twitch. Check it out. Catch you on the next one. Stay blessed. Keep it classy. Peace out.